Hey guys, and welcome back to Destiny. I said I'd make a part 3, and we can do this. We can do this. I said I said we would make a part 3. It's 3 parts. Yep. I said we'd make a part 3. Wrapping up the quest line in the Dawning, the Sparrow Racing League. But I don't really want to do that because it says get first in 3 places, which you can do relatively easy. No, so you need to get first 10 times, or third or second. Main point is it's just something I don't really need to do, and I think all you get is like a chess piece, and you get like armor pieces, etc. You get the full set if you do them all. But I think the last thing you get would probably be a cape. But dudes, I got so many capes. It's probably like my #1 thing that I collect, but even I just don't wanna race Sparrow Racing League. Racing games to me are one of the most like concentrated, formatted games ever. Like you're just doing the same loop over and over again, which can be fun and does have its own little appeal to it, I guess. The fact that you're bolting and you gotta be thinking fast, but it's also one of those things that so many people can fuck you and you can just get so mad so easily. So of course not my kind of game because I get angry pretty easily. Well, not really. I never get angry. I just get kind of worked up a little bit. I get way too into it. But so I thought instead of doing the quest line, I'd show you guys all the amazing loot I got while I was sick. Because if you guys couldn't tell, I am real sick. Like this Destiny video I made beforehand I was like okay. My throat was feeling like a bit bad, but I thought I better make some videos just because. I'm not sure if that was a good thing or a bad thing, because if a bad thing because it made my voice it made me more sick, or if it did something better and gave me enough videos to where I could really try to recover, and I'm trying so damn badly. But it's so shit when you're doing everything right, like beat for beat, trying to take care of yourself 100%, trying to get better. And then nothing happens. Like you're just doing nothing it doesn't fix it at all. It gets worse and you're like, what the shit? I'm drinking all the medicine, I'm drinking tea, I'm getting lots of rest, I'm drinking like gallons and gallons of water. And your body's just like, what? You can go fuck yourself. And yeah, the only thing I can tell you guys from my symptoms is, and it makes me so annoyed because I bitched about I'm the kind of person that has a weak immune system, so I'm pretty much always sick. But this is a new type of sick. This is like an infection in my throat. Like I can feel like gunk in there constantly to the point where it's closing up my windpipe from times and I can't breathe properly. Like I'll be sleeping in the middle of the night and I'll immediately jump up and cough my ass off because I imagine my throat completely closed and I was struggling to breathe, and finally my body reflexed and coughed to shit up. Anyways, not the point. The point is that it's bad. It's real bad. And the reason some of you guys might be like, oh, it's fine, dude, just don't go heal. Don't make a video. Well, I don't have a video for Thursday. So yeah, I want to get one video up, and I hope by then I'll be at least able to talk for more than 10 seconds without having like a coughing fit. And it's weird because the coughing thing is it's such a trigger that you literally have to mentally stop yourself. Have you ever guys started coughing and you just couldn't stop? It's kind of like that kind of cold where every time you cough it triggers that. So I've literally had to convince my mind to completely let me control and just stop everything, which is super neat, I guess, because you're pushed to figure yourself, or you're adapting to that shitty situation, I guess, which is me having that same type of cough and then an unending cough session. Me being able to tell my brain to just stop, even though I want to cough with every fiber in my brain, I'm telling it to stop, which is kind of neat, but also, anyways, regardless. I've been penting all that up. Anyways, regardless, guys, so this is what I got. Not too many things, but the things that I did get were freaking amazing, like this. So in Sparrow Racing, it counts as Crucible, I guess. So yeah, this is in the loot pool, and yeah, I'm really down. This gun is beyond amazing. I got a dirty roll on it. The roll I got on it is just amazing to the point where it's just kind of gross. I don't know why I use that terminology. Anyways, regardless, I have strong target acquisition as well as good recoil control, which it is. And then all the other ones are kind of meh, but this one is the first one, and it's a perfect. I got the best sight base gun model, the first one you unlock. I got this one, which is okay. If there's more than 2 enemies around you, you can actually do enhanced damage, which is nice because you're always fighting more than 2 enemies unless you're talking about Crucible specific, which in that case you only really need this. Anyways, so then I can either get long range or stability and a little more reload. The reload I don't really mind, and the range on hand cannons or is very important because it kind of, it's a thing that is now has to do with ghost bullets. So if you guys do not know, in Destiny there's these things called ghost bullets that are specifically there for hand cannons, which you'll aim on sight and you'll pull the trigger and you'll see the bullet hit, but for some reason it didn't hit. And it's a weird thing, but range helps kind of fix that problem. And it's not even necessarily range drop off, because if I went and played in PvE and you can still hit things from a decent range, it does no damage, but you can still hit things. But yeah, it's just a random thing that happens in Crucible specifically because there's a lot of lag happening in Crucible. So yeah, your bullets just don't connect as often as it does. It's weird. It's the thing with the hand cannons that people have noted from day one. And then we got more target acquisition. For those guys who do not know what target acquisition is, it is the thing that makes you, it is easier to get headshots. Ugh. It makes it significantly easier to get headshots. Essentially, it essentially locks your crosshair on the enemy's head for a little bit longer, for like half a second, but which is perfect, because if you, that half a second can be the window of opportunity between a headshot and not a headshot. And yeah, it just makes it easier to get headshots and all that kind of stuff, which is nice. And the other weapon that I got was the finally I got the devil, nope, the devil, you know, my weapon from the first time around, whatever it's called, from the first Destiny, my first week of playing Destiny. This was the gun I got, and it was the thing that held my hand through the levels, and it's a powerhouse. I love the tears still, but I wish I got better rolls than these, because it's, yeah. My voice is so weak right now. Anyways, regardless, the target acquisition is awesome. An amazing sight just on the first scope. But then this one is not that great. Oh wait, did I mess up? I thought that's what that one was. I didn't read it. I just figured it was. Okay, this one just gains more reload speed when two enemies are closer. Yeah, that's fine. And then this one, it gets more damage. So that's what that is. Alright, well shit. Not bad, not great. Yeah. Explosive bullets are awesome. I love those satyrs. But then this radar stays active longer. Yeah, not really in love with that one, to be honest. It's decent. It's not the worst roll. Like, again, this is pretty decent, and this is pretty decent, and this is also really good. So, yeah, that's nice. And also target acquisition, but it's just like these ones, I wish were more affirmative, because these ones are very situational. Like, 3 or more enemies have to be near you. That's PvE. No, not almost ever is that going to happen in PvP. Then again, I don't go into PvP that much, so it's pretty fine. But, then Third Eye, completely PvP oriented. You're never going to need this in PvE. Yeah, it may help, but not like necessary. And yeah, that's just not the best roll, but I still got him, and it took me like, I think 7 packages, Vanguard packages, just to get this thing. I did like 1 billion, strikes to get it as well. Didn't happen. Yeah, makes me sad, but anyways, moving on. And as for armor, I have this. I just finished one of the Vanguard bounties. This is a shit video, but I gotta get something up. I know I got a weird thing where I want to keep my daily streak, but I also I want to get back at it, and when I get back at it, I want to go hard, not just be like, alright, I tried and I failed. I don't want to do that. I want to, like, when I come back and I'm fully healthy, that's when I want to explode off, instead of just being like, ooh, drizzling out content because I'm ill. And yeah. Oh, son of a bitch. I bet if I didn't get anything from that, I'm gonna be mad about it. I really hope it was a mask. I don't really want anything else but a mask. Oh, sweet. I've wanted gauntlets for the longest time. Oh, well, because these ones are not the greatest. Oh shit. Well, let's go open up some engrams. Oh, so yeah, that's the cape I think you get if you complete the entire Sparrow Racing League, or maybe you have to grab something from over there, like it's in one of the packages. I don't know, man. Fuck me. Whatever. This, and it is, and it is, and it is. Cool. On a side note, I think I got the one thing that's the hardest to get levels for. Of course not. It's just the same level. Fucking dumb. What? How does this look? It should be gold. Yeah. Sure. It's kind of like, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna probably be that guy, and it's not quite what I was hoping for. But we're good. And we're gonna go switch to this. Also, I got this. I don't know what this is. It's a consumable. It says Paper Fortune. Be gentle, Guardian, and be brave. It says discard. I don't want to discard it. I bet that's something you have to hang on to. Does it say what it is in the slightest? Huh. Maybe when you have that on you, it increases the drop rates? Maybe? I don't know. Weird. I just went and running out some strikes. That's all I did, so maybe that's what I got from it? I don't know. By the way, I'm finally one of those people that have a lot of like motes of light, and by a lot, I mean like 100, which some people have like 1,000 motes of light, but let's not talk about it. It's a lot to me. Also, here's the Sparrow we got. It looks yellow. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted snot is what I already got enough of that, you fucking asshole. It's funny because this armor beat for beat is armor that you could get in the base game, except it was blue. So a bit weird. They just pulled from that because this armor is exactly one of the blue armor types you can get. So they just were like, fuck it, and then just flipped a switch to make it a legendary. I think it's red. It's like red and gold. It's supposed to be fancy. Nope, it's not that fancy red. It's like that nasty red. All right, well, motes of light. Really? Why is this thing chugging so much? Why is it eating so much my motes? Yeah, let's just do that. We'll level up the rest at some other point. My voice is like a feather right now. I can't help it, guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for the weirdness and also like the lack thereof of a proper video, because I do have quality standards, guys, but I also want. The thing I also care about a great deal is making sure you guys know I'm there every single day. And it's not like, it's a part of it's consistency, like it's just a smart thing for a channel to do, but the other part of it is me liking the idea. I'm not sure if you guys feel this, but the idea that I'm there for people every single day, if they're having a bad day or whatever have you. You may not feel that way, you may not be in that kind of, you may not need that, but I like to help maybe the 1% person that does need that. And yeah, I know it sounds a bit strange and like, fuck you, that's bullshit, you're just doing it because what X, Y, and Z. Yeah, you could say that as well, that's perfectly, I understand that perspective too, but it'd be wrong, but I understand it. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, my name is Logan and/or Frost, and I'll be doing my best to get better so I can give you guys proper content. I hope that tomorrow, whatever day that is, I have enough strength to make whatever the fuck video I can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye, guys. We're coming back. We're fading in. We're fading in. So YouTube, I'm really late to the train on this, but we always have our outro segment. So hopefully, since I'm sick, I can at least click on a keyboard a little bit, and I can try to create some sort of end screen thing. So hopefully, I'll be like this. I'll be in the corner, being like, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, there'll be a video over here and a video over there, and also subscribe above my head if you guys so desire. And bye, guys. Appreciate you watching. And that'll be our outro or something like that. I don't know what'll happen in the moment, but yeah, hopefully there'll be 2 videos to my right. Yes, to my right, and there'll be a subscribe button above my head, and hopefully we're in like a nice faded zoom. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make like a backdrop like I used to, where it had like other video, a playlist link, and then a bunch of other shit. I think it may just be 2 videos on the side, and then a subscribe button above me, and it may just be the backdrop of the game, or who knows, maybe I'll actually create like the boxes. Probably won't be too crazy. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, my name is Logan and/or Frost, and bye, guys.